Hello, and welcome back to the next episode in our Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered campaign, playing as the Imperial Centurion, Corvus Aurelius. For those of you who weren't paying attention in the last episode, or who didn't watch it, and who thus might have missed the backstory of our character, we are Corvus Aurelius, an Imperial born in Nibene, being the eastern part of Cyrodiil, the capital province of the Empire. We were a former Centurion in the Imperial Legion, which we joined at a young age after growing up poor and destitute on the streets and in the gutters and back alleys of the Imperial City. We were posted to various garrison units in the far-flung corners of the Empire, and rose quickly in the ranks of the Legion to the station of Centurion. After tours in Blackmarsh, Morrowind and Hammerfell, we were assigned to a unit operating in the far northern province of Skyrim, in the Reach, where we were tasked with quashing the rebellious and Savage Forsworn tribesfolk. Whilst on patrol, our squad was ambushed in a narrow pass near to Markarth, and brutally massacred down to the last man. During the course of the battle, and as the tide turned and a defeat became certain, we were fortunate to have had a cart overturned on top of us, pinning our leg in place, but also concealing us from the enemy's view. From our hiding place, we witnessed the remainder of the battle and the slaughter of our comrades by the Forsworn barbarians, who scalped both the living and dead, and who took no prisoners. In the aftermath, once the Forsworn had departed back into the hills, we freed ourselves from the cart and decided that the wage offered by the Legion was not worth the risk of death at the hands of such savagery. We abandoned our arms and armour, dressing a fallen male Forsworn around our height in the very same, and crushing the face of the corpse to be unrecognizable, so that anyone who discovered the site of the battle would think us dead. With that unpleasantness over, we deserted the Imperial Legion and began the long march back home to Cyrodiil, resorting to petty thievery to make ends meet on our journey, now that we no longer had the benefit of a soldier's wage. Upon arriving home in the Imperial City, we took pity on a beggar child, a street rat like we once were, and attempted to steal a loaf of bread from a merchant's stall to feed the lad. Unfortunately, we were caught red-handed and thrown into the Imperial dungeon to await sentencing from the local magistrate. However, fate, it seems, had something else in store for us. As it happens, the Emperor, Uriel Septim, whom we had only ever seen the likeness of printed on gold coins, was fleeing the city, escorted by his blades, under threat of assassination by the Mythic Dawn cult, and the secret passage for his escape was hidden in the very cell in which we were detained. The Emperor recognized us from his dreams, and prophesied that we would be the ones to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. We joined the Blades in escorting the Emperor through the escape passage, but alas, the assassins succeeded in the end, and Uriel was, as he predicted, slain. Before his passing, he charged us with finding his lost heir, and entrusted to us the Amulet of Kings, a priceless artifact of the Septim dynasty. Boris, the only surviving member of the Emperor's escort, allowed us to keep the amulet, despite our status as a former prisoner, and instructed us to bring it to Joffrey, the Grand Master of the Blades, at Waynon Priory, before giving us the key needed to access the sewers and escape to the outside world. Which is where we find ourselves now. And I'm sure the Mythic Dawn cultists are by now aware that they have succeeded with their plot to assassinate the Emperor, but they may not be aware that they failed to recover the Amulet of Kings. Or perhaps they are. Perhaps they are aware, and maybe they're chasing us down as we speak, looking for the amulet, trying to figure out who has it and where it's gone. Who knows? But I'm sure news of the Emperor's death has spread, and perhaps the city is in uproar with Mythic Dawn cultists patrolling around, seeing if they can figure out who might have the Amulet of Kings. And of course, we have it, an unassuming adventurer, Corvus Aurelius, dressed in our full iron armor, just having escaped the sewers that led out of the Imperial City, and we now find ourselves on the bank of the lake Rumer, which surrounds the island that hosts the Imperial City. Where to from here? Well, we need to make our way to Waynon Priory, which is near the city of Coral, to find Joffrey, the Grand Master of the Blades, and give him the Amulet of Kings. If we go along this road here, that'll eventually take us around there, but I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm sure, given the recency of the Emperor's death, that Mythic Dawn cultists and assassins will probably be patrolling these areas, looking for anyone out of the ordinary, trying to track down the Amulet of Kings. I'm sure they'll be littered all about the city as well, so we should definitely steer clear of the city. But I think what we will do is nothing out of the ordinary. We won't do anything that would not be expected of an adventurer. And an adventurer would go and explore those ruins. So I think that is exactly what we will do. We might have a look around this lake briefly as well, but then we'll head over to these ruins and explore them. And I'm sure the time it takes us to explore the ruins, the Mythic Dawn cultists will be much further afield than the island of the Imperial City in their search, because they would assume that whoever had the Amulet of Kings would flee immediately to, you know, some other place or city, maybe Cheydinhal or Coral or Broom, or who knows. But I'm sure they'll be further afield than us by the time we're finished exploring these ruins. So, let's have a look around. Now, we did slay that mud crab there last time, but there are some clams in the water which have flawed pearls that we can take. So let's do that. The weather's not too great at the moment, but that's okay. You can't have everything. I mean, we do have, you know, horrible assassins chasing after us. It would have been nice to have had some sunny weather at least, but what can you do? The weather's not to order, unfortunately. Okay, we've got a few more clams over here. Now, we can't hold our breath for the longest time, unfortunately, but that's okay. That one we already looted last time. Just have a look down here. It's harder to spot stuff at the bottom of the lake bed, just because there's a lot more algae and other, you know, flora growing than I remember. So it is a little bit harder to spot things, but that's okay. We'll still take all these flawed pearls, so we can sell them. They're reasonably valuable. Looks like there's a mud crab over there. There's nothing in that one. And I think we may even have another... Oh, we have an imp! Snuck up on us from up on the hill there. Okay, well, he's down. I think he was up over there, which we can go and check out at some point. Alright, okay, there's a few more here. And it looks like we've got another mud crab over here. Leveled up our destruction to level 6. Nice. Alright. I think that's... Ooh, we have a slaughterfish there. We cannot use ranged spells underwater. Let's maybe get out of the water. I can still hit him with it though. Oh, leveled up to level 7. Where is the slaughterfish? There we go. Take his scales. We're not going to use destruction magic too much, but I figured while we have it I may as well use it a little bit. But we're certainly not going to specialize in that. Restoration magic is a major skill for us, so we will use that a bit more. And then, of course, blade, heavy armor, armorer, you know, all the, you know, athletics, all the usual good ones that we picked as our major skills. I think we've collected most of the... Oh, here we go, missed these ones. Most of the flawed pearls from the clams around. We might drown a little bit here. That's okay. A little light drowning never hurt anyone. It wasn't so bad. We just took a little bit of the lake water. But that's okay. I already looted that one, didn't I? Alright. I think that probably most of it. Probably playing it a bit fine there with the breath. Alright, I don't see anything else. So I think we'll probably go over to the ruins now. Yeah, okay. Don't see anything else that way. Cool, alright, I think we've got most of the clam pearls then. There weren't any other slaughterfish, were there? I didn't see any. There might have been some beyond that little crossing area. But anyway, that's alright. Weren't any more under here, were there? Yeah, I already got you. I think we're good. Alright. Excellent. Now we leveled up acrobatics. Let's go! Cowabunga! Geronimo! Alright. Let's have a look at these alien ruins. Vilverin! I feel like I've been here before. So what do we have? We've got some bandit-looking folk over here. They haven't spotted us yet. Oh, now they have. He got one good strike on us. I don't think his friend quite hurt us.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Now we have. Oh no, our apparel is broken. Not sure what apparel that is. You know what, let's just fireball him a bit. Increase our light armour. Should probably block him a bit more, shouldn't I? There we go, got him down. What does he have? An iron mace, a fur shield, and fur boots, fur cuirass, and huntsman leather pants. What do we have over here? A garlic cluster, a sack with a weak potion of sorcery, and immortal blood. I will take that. I'll have a read of that later. That's increased our hand-to-hand combat level to 16. Also got an iron arrow here, rough leather shoes. And where did that other bandit go? He was behind me. Okay, can't loot that. Gonna have to dump some stuff somewhere. I'll just loot up around here and then we'll... There he is. So he's got an iron bow, iron arrow, fur greaves, cuirass, boots, and breeches. And he had a dagger as well, did he not? Oh, if I can find it amongst the... amongst the foliage. I do not see it, but I might be... Oh, maybe it's under him. That didn't occur to me. Oh, he's very heavy. Oh, yep, it was. There it is. The iron dagger. Not that I'm going to keep it, but anyway. Alright. Now what's over here by this crate? Got an apple, some more iron arrows, and a stone cup, which I do not need. I believe the iron arrows were supposed to be sticking out of the crate, but it looks like that isn't quite working. But that happens sometimes with the physics in this, in Oblivion, even in the original game. Alright, let's head over to, what do we have here? Motherwort. I'll take that. Now, they've changed in the remaster. You now have a 100% chance to harvest alchemical ingredients. So alchemy... I mean, alchemy was already hella overpowered in the original game. And you could break the economy very easily with alchemy. Like, very, very easily. It's even more overpowered in this game. So, thankfully, the Ascension mod I've got totally nerfs the value of player-created potions. So you can't break the economy. And I've also significantly reduced the experience gain from alchemy to offset the fact that you have a 100% chance to harvest ingredients. So it's way easier now to collect ingredients and craft potions, and therefore level the skill. So I've significantly reduced the speed at which it levels. We're not going to be trying to level alchemy in particular anyway. Take that gold, and this is the perfect chest for us to dump some stuff in. So we'll dump that iron mace. I will leave the goblin shaman stuff in there too, although we will come back for that. The rest of this stuff can go in there. Bear pelt, the cheese wheels I'll hang on to for the moment because I'll do a little bit of alchemy before we go inside. But all this other stuff can go in. The ale as well. Breeches, flax tunic, all that can go. Even the Mythic Dawn hood and robe. Silver goblet. I don't need so many torches. I'll keep 2. That doesn't weigh too much. Stuff that doesn't weigh too much I'm not that worried about. Yeah, the iron arrows. Get rid of them. Don't need those. Alright. I think that's good for now. Oh, hello. A very docile slaughterfish there. Let's have a look around here. Oh, it's a dead mud crab. The bandits must have killed it. Poor mud crab. All he wanted to do was kill the bandits, and they wouldn't let him. Take all that motherwort, or monkshood, sorry. Anything else around here? No. Alright, let's look down this way, and then we'll head inside Vilverin. We've got a chest over here with some blacksmith's pants, an inkwell, and a shovel. I don't think we need any of that. We do have a jewellery box though with some gold and a silver nugget. I'll take that. And what is this? A nernroot plant. That's our second one. Now we just leveled up our athletics as well. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Except we don't have flood pants. Is that an Imperial Legion guard? I think it is. Yes, it is.
You have my ear, citizen.
Can I not speak to you? Oh, I have to talk to your horse.
Sir?
How's things? Tell me some rumors.
Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. It's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow has fallen across all of Tamriel.
Yes, well, I guess news of the Emperor's death has spread pretty quickly. Let's persuade this Imperial Legion guard. Oh my god, that's a lot of tutorials. Oh, I can't see his face. His face isn't reacting at all. Oh, I have to hit start. Oh, okay, so that's a bribe. Right. Start. Okay, now his face is reacting. So he doesn't like to be coerced, and he doesn't like jokes. He loves to be admired, and he kind of likes boasting. Okay. Well, let's do that.
What a... Really now? You're wasting your breath.
Okay, that didn't quite work perfectly. Yeah, okay, he doesn't like that.
You can't scare... Get away! I would... Really now?
That worked.
You're such a charmer. You should... You can't... Goodness. Remarkable. You're a... That's just talk. No. I wish I could say that. No. You do me too much honor. I wish... Ugh, that's just talk.
I think this is almost as high as we can...
That's just not funny. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, 75 is as high as I can get the disposition. Alright.
You're good.
I know.
Farewell, citizen.
Yes, farewell, Imperial Legion soldier. Patrolling on your horse. Not really doing much patrolling though, are you? I guess he came down here just to drink from Lake Rumare. Or to let his horse drink from the lake, I should say. Alright. Just checking for clams. I'm a professional clam hunter. I'm not very good though, because I did not spot any. Okay, we'll head inside, but there are a few more alchemical ingredients around that we can take. So let's just do that before we go in. Like foxglove, I'll take that. And there's one over here. I think that's monkshood, yep. And actually, let's go check out those ruins up there as well. Ooh, that sprint. The sprint is very bizarre. Might need to get something to alter that. Okay, so nothing over here, that's just the road. Back down we go. Alright. What's up on top here? There we go, some foxglove there. Anything else? Yep, some more monkshood. What do we have here? The Ayleid Well. We draw power from the well, and that has given us a buff of some description. Let's have a look at the buff. Active effects. Fortify Magicka. It's a Restoration School spell. Yes, from the Ayleid Well, we are getting 50 points of Magicka for 300 seconds. And then from the Lord Birthsign, we've got 15% resist magic and 15% shield. Very nice. Alright, let's, before we move on, do a little bit of alchemy. So we will make some Restore Fatigue potions with our cheese wheel. Yep, that'll do. And, yep, lettuce. And what else do we have? Onion restores fatigue anymore. Fatigue restoration. Green stain cap or cup, whatever that was. Cap, I think. Cup cap. Okay, that's why I thought I saw both words. And can we make any resist disease potions? We can. We can make 2. Can't make any cure disease potions. Resist poison, damage fatigue, damage willpower. Okay, we don't have any poisons we can make. Okay, but that's alright, that'll do. Now, potions are fairly heavy. We leveled up alchemy to level 9, but let's put these potions, because we don't need to carry around 8 restore fatigue potions, which weigh 1 each. Like, that's ridiculous. I might even get a mod to change how much potions weigh. It's a bit stupid how much they weigh in the original game. So let's put those in here, and the damage fatigue one we'll put in there as well. Damage health on self, yeah. Oh no, that will, yeah, okay, that we can still put that on a weapon. It won't damage ourselves, I don't think. The rest of this I'll hang on to, except the Magicka potions. I don't need those. And actually, I don't need the Restore Fatigue potions either, really. And Resist Disease is a little bit useless, so that can stay there. But the Healing and the Night Eye, and I guess the Poison, I'll hang on to all of that. Alright, let's head inside. Inside Vilverin. Oh, we have a bandit. Oh, he fell. He's going to come running up. He's triggered his own trap. Go. Iron Warhammer and some more fur armor. I'll take all of that. Yeah, I'll take the torch, fine. I'll probably dump a lot of this stuff later, so I'm not going to be able to carry all of that. The Iron Warhammers weigh tons. Okay. Got another bandit over there by the looks of it. Nice. Yep, take all of that as well. What do we have here? An iron shield and a sack with some more fatigue potion ingredients. And we can actually use this iron shield to replace our rusty iron shield. Slightly more armor rating from that, which is good. And let's just trigger this tripwire. Avoid those spiky metal balls. Alright. So we've got a large open room here. There's a bandit over there. But let's maybe just sneak up this way first. Clear out whatever's in this side room, and then we'll come back down into the main room. We weren't spotted, thankfully. So what's up here? Don't think anyone's in this room. Yeah, no one's in here. So that's fine. What's in this barrel? A blue and green outfit. I'll take that. The hourglass and paintbrush I will leave, though. We have some corn, some more foodstuffs, a pickaxe, and a stone pitcher. Neither of which we need. What do we have here? An iron dagger. Ooh, and a bunch of blue glowing stones and a chest. Alright, I'll take that Welkin stone. I'll take your shoes and the ale. All of the ale. And the apple. Guide to the Imperial City. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Some more food. We've got some gold. Gold coins and a quill and an inkwell. And a dirty scroll. Some of the men were worried about these old ruins being haunted, but Mephala take them. This spot's going to be perfect for ambushing merchants along the road, and all under the nose of the Imperial Legion. Finally got some of those big blue stones down today. Berenice got the idea to shoot them down with her bow. Got 'em all here with me. I don't know what they are, but they stink of magicka. Bet they'll fetch a nice price with the Mages Guild. 2 coins and that Khajiit from Vardenfell set up their camps down in the tomb. Fine by me. Spares the rest of us the smell. Is he talking about the Argonian or the Khajiit? 2 coins ran up today. The Khajiit's gone missing. Swore to the 9 that you could hear claws scrabbling at limestone, but nothing's down there. I'm guessing she got tired of the smell and snuck out overnight. 2 coins' stench could peel shells off mud crabs. I'm surprised she hung around that long. Okay, so I guess it's the Argonian who's got a bit of a body odor problem. We'll take the rest of these Welkin stones, because they're worth a pretty penny. And let's have a look what's in this chest. Gold and turn undead, up to level 5 for 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. Not too shabby. Alright, well I guess we'll take out the bandits down here now. Oh, a last minute dodge. Come here. Come here.
Where are you?
Oh, whatever it was, it's going now.
Damn rats, always skirting around in the shadows. Jumpy.
There are some more bandits around who maybe heard some of that scuffle. Alright. That's your iron dagger. You've got coarse linens, fur boots, fur cuirass, arrows, and bows. We're now over encumbered, so I'll have to dump some of this. But what do we have here? We've got iron greaves, clogs, green robe. We've got some mead. Some more food items. Quite a bit of meat, actually.
Huh?
An iron cuirass.
Who's there?
Oh,
Guess
okay, I'm
it was
gonna have to
nothing.
fight you then, am I? That's okay, I can do it over encumbered.
Hello? Who's there?
Come on.
Damn.
You can get a hit on me. There you go. Easy. I'll take all of that as well. We have flour here. And we've got another Welkin stone over there. And then I'll have to rearrange some of this gear. Alright.
Huh?
So I'll take those iron boots and the iron claymore, the green robe hood, and this chest. I'll take that, thank you very much. Now, let's reorganize what we've got. That's a nice outfit for running around town. We can't wear it with the blacksmith's pants. We could wear it with these buckled shoes. Or clogs. We've got coarse linens. These are our stay-at-home sweatpants. That all looks fine. Alright, but we'll put on the iron boots, the iron cuirass, which we just picked up, and the iron greaves. And that means we don't need to use the rough leather boots or the rusty iron cuirass, both of which are completely broken at the moment. And otherwise we're okay. And do we want to use the iron longsword, or do I want to use the iron claymore for a little bit? I'll just stick with the sword and shield for the moment, but I will keep the claymore. That could be fun. Let's put some stuff away. We can dump the warhammer, cuirass. I'll keep the claymore, the greaves, the maces, the rusty shield, the bow, and then all of the fur armor can go. And I'll put the green robe and all that in there too. I'll come back for all that. Ale. That can all go in there. Okay, that's all fine. Let's make some more fatigue potions and then dump them as well. So I'll make some restore fatigue. No, remove you. How do I remove you? There we go. I think that's all the restore fatigue we can make, right? Oh no, we've got the rice and potato. There we go. That's all we can make. And we leveled our alchemy to level 11. And that is with the reduction to alchemy leveling speed from the Ascension mod. And also, I've made it so the integer for the F skill use minor multiplier is 4.5, which is 3.6 times the value that has in the original Oblivion game, which means that minor skills level 3.5 times roughly slower than in the original Oblivion game. So could you imagine what our alchemy skill would be if not for those reductions? It would just be stupid. Alright, let's put... yeah, that can go in there, and those can go in there too. Okay. So that bandit has kind of heard us, but not completely. Also, what's really funny to me is that the Welkin stones that we found up in that room over there were presumably on top of these little pedestals. And these bandits couldn't reach them. They needed to shoot them off with their bow to get them. Doesn't make sense.
Guess it was nothing.
Yeah, I guess it was nothing. Or was it? Increased our acrobatics. Oh, yeah, we got a good stab on us there. Increased our blade skill as well. We've got some corn, lettuce, crab meat, cheese wedge, some more lettuce. Bunch of food. Why are they just leaving all this food lying around? It's not even spoiled. If it was spoiled, I would understand. This is perfectly good corn and crab meat just lying on the floor. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a really dirty floor. You might get sick, but you're a bandit. Surely you've got a good constitution. Take all of that.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Or perhaps not.
What's that?
Ow.
Show me what you've got! Whatever it is, it's gone now.
And it's not gone. We are still here. Oh wow, your friend has discovered us. Come on. Bandit ringleader. Nice. He had a big old iron claymore. And he also had an iron mace. Is he a red guard? Yeah, he's a red guard. Thought he was a Nord, the way he was swinging that claymore around. Like it was nobody's business.
Huh? Hello? Who's there?
You can't quite hear us. We've increased our sneak level. Sneaky, sneaky.
What's that?
Hello. Oh, you've got a big battle axe.
What's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Nice. Alright. I will take all of that. What do we have here? Vilverin Canicel. Okay, we will go there in a moment. Let's just loot everything down here first. Brief History of the Empire. Volume 4. Take that. Sackcloth pants. Don't need those. Don't need those. And let's carry that, because I might be over encumbered if I pick it up now. This will just save a little bit of time. Alright, and now we will pick that one up. Grab that and pick that up, may as well, because we're already over encumbered. And I'm going to go dump it all in that chest. Up here. So that it's all in the same spot. I can easily find it on the way out. And I don't think I looked in that barrel, so I might do that as well. But so far so good. Cleared out most of the bandits in here. No complaints. Alright. So we'll put the claymores in there and the maces. All of the fur armor. And again, we should probably make a few more restore fatigue potions. So we'll do that. And then that one. Not that one. Drop Karen Bolete cap. Bread. Corn. Oh, crab meats restore endurance. Not restore fatigue. My bad. Ham. I think that's all we can do. Yeah. But that's okay. We leveled up our alchemy again. And we can put all of these in the chest. Alright. And this, yeah, this barrel I hadn't. Okay, it's just got a torch. Does this chest have some gold? I'll take the torch. I'll take the torch, why not? In fact, we can put the torch. Just moving torches around. I don't need all those iron arrows. And where are the torches? There they are. 2 is fine. I shouldn't have taken it. I don't know why I did. It's compulsion to loot. Alright. So that's this area. And the map doesn't seem to work properly. But anyway, we've cleared the first area. On to the second. Vilverin Canister. Can you sell me what? Those Ayleid High Elves. Well, they're all gone now for the most part, thanks to Pelinal Whitestrake. What do we have here? It looks like a trap, but I'm going to open it anyway. Some gold.
What's that?
Hello. Nice. Yeah, I'll take all of that. What else we got here? Bedroll. Some more restore fatigue ingredients. Some candles. You're the only bandit down here. Or maybe you are. What do we have over this way? Just this Ayleid cask. And we leveled our security up to level 7. Not bad. How are we doing? Okay, so this local map works properly. So we've done this, and then there's something in this room through this wall. I can hear the scratching on limestone, perhaps. A secret passage. How exciting! Adventure awaits. Ooh, and blood. Blood also awaits. Now there's our Khajiit friend. And I hear something foul and stinky, and I'm not talking about the Argonian, who we didn't actually find. I guess the Argonian ran off. Anyway, we've got a dead bandit here with some loot, which we will take. You can come off this pedestal now as well. It looks a bit sacrificial. Or are you stuck in there? I think you're stuck in there. That's alright. Yes, there's definitely something sinister down that way. We've got a gate here we can open. Let's have a look over here. Something through there, I think. Ahaha. How unexpected. Is a zombie. Ooh, he's an ugly fella. At least he has the decency to wear pants, though. In the original game, they didn't have pants. They were completely naked. I don't know why they added pants, to be honest. It's not like in the original game they were anatomically correct. So you didn't see anything. They just weren't wearing pants. Maybe they thought it was unrealistic they weren't anatomically correct, and so they didn't want to have them naked and make them anatomically correct because of the rating, you know, they would have on the game. So they just said, ah, fuck it, give them pants. Give them pants, why not? Let them have pants. These poor zombie fellas, they got enough going on without pants. I mean, they're still going commando. It's not like they're wearing underwear. They just have these very loose boxes on. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I mucked that up. Just too focused on the zombie pants. There we go. So, that goes this way. This goes that way. Both probably end up going to the same spot. Now let's go this way because we can kill this skeleton. There, increased our block to level 31. Figured out the timing. We have enough time to get off two strikes. That goes down somewhere. I did not want to set my marker. Let's go back up this way. I think that there's a skeleton archer down there. He's trying to shoot arrows at me through the wall. It's not going to go well for him. We'll go this way. I think he's still trying to shoot at me through the wall. I can hear the pings of the arrows. He's not giving up. He's still coming after me. Oh, another zombie. Hello. How do you like being on fire? Okay, he's down. We didn't take too much damage, that's not too bad. Oh, okay. They can't get through the wall here. Or there, wherever the gate is. Take that welcome stone, I'll take all of that. And now let's open it up and fight these skeletons. Here we go. Come get me. Nice. And I think we have still one more to wrangle with. Ow. Ow. It's hard to block arrows. You can't really do that too effectively. Let's get a torch equipped. Oh, I do have it. A slot 8. Take all of that. I'll take your bow. Oh no. I am over encumbered. It's okay. Actually, we could probably rectify that, depending on how far over the cap we are, by making some potions. Restore fatigue. Restore fatigue. There we go. Potato and rice. And that's all we can make with that. But we do have the mort flesh, which has damage fatigue. I'm pretty sure we have the rat meat can go with that. Oh, and the bone meal as well, actually. In that case, let's do it this way. Actually, that was inefficient. I should have done... I think the mort flesh doesn't weigh as much as the rat meat, so I should have used up the rat meat first. But anyway, that's alright. Still slightly over, but it's fine. I want to see if that guy did actually shoot arrows. I'm pretty sure he shot arrows. And they'll be around here somewhere. Or maybe they've disappeared. I don't know what the timer is for arrows to disappear off the ground after they're shot. Oh no, there's one. Is that one? Oh no. Trick of the Light. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I was just curious. I was just curious. Yahoo Sirius. So we'll have to go down into that water. And then there's also a door over there. Anything else around here? I don't see anything. Look at us plodding along. Very over-encumbered. Plodding along. You can see the strain on our back. That's going to pain us when we're in our late 30s, early 40s. All this adventuring is going to catch up with us. As we grow out of our youth and into our middle age. Unequip the torch. Ooh, we even swim very slowly. Can we not? Oh, we can't. It doesn't let you go underwater. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well I'll have to just drop something. Let's drop something heavy. The Iron Warhammer. That'll do. So what is it? Left control and click. Or shift and click. There you go. We punt that over. Now we pick it up. We're already underwater. So it's not going to make us go to the surface. And then I'll just dump some stuff in here. So the Iron Warhammer, the War Axes, the bows, Cuirass dagger, the boots. Damage fatigue. Don't really need that. Ooh, we have a potion of cure poison. That's nice. Not as good as a potion of cure disease would be. Damage health, we could use that. Why not? And the iron arrows, they can go in there. Alright, so that's everything there. There's no other casks down there here, are there? No. Let's just get our breath. And let's just go explore this way. I think this just goes up to where we were before, right? Yes. Yes, it does. Alright, but what's down here? Oh, some rats behind some gates. And a skeleton. Okay, so some empty rooms. Ooh, and we have a Welkin stone. Some arrows there. They obviously want you to shoot it, but I got rid of all my bows already. I'll have to... Maybe I can knock it off with a fireball. Almost. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That's that. Let's open this one. Ah, I should have locked it in on that one. Should have locked it in on that one. Right, that room's empty. Empty. There we go. Oh, there is a skeleton in there. Okay, well let's... get rid of him. We get some more bone meal, which I can use with the rat meat. But we're going to get more rat meat from this fellow, of course. Kind of gotten the hang of the lockpicking now. It is slightly different to Oblivion, like the original game. I know it doesn't really... Well, it looks a little bit different. It looks like it wouldn't be different, but it feels different. The timing of it. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much the same. Like, it's the same mechanics, right? Like, the mechanics haven't changed. They're the same. But it just feels different to use. But yeah, once you get used to it, it's no problem. Alright, so we'll go through to Vilverin Wendesel. So, can I sell and when to sell? So we're learning the lessons of the Aliads in trade and economics. Alright. How's our armour doing? 88, 50. Our sword is a bit damaged. Our armor's actually doing alright. Our shield is incredibly well preserved, given that we've been using it a lot. It's barely taken any damage. But, I mean, I guess it is a shield. Theoretically, it should be hard to damage a shield. Take those. These skeletons can come play. Come run over these traps. I think that one's got a bow, doesn't he? There you go, that guy died. Ow. Hey, I wasn't looking. It's not fair. Ooh, it just blasted him apart. Can I just grab that? Can I loot the... Can if I'm quick. Nice. Alright. It's gonna keep going down because it's detecting the weight from the skeleton corpse. That's funny. It's gonna be in a permanent state of motion. It's a perpetual motion machine that we've discovered. Spike traps and skeleton corpses equals unlimited energy. Alright. Only one way to proceed. Nothing in here by the looks of it. Just an empty room. With some Welkin stones for me to take. We're going to be very rich at the end of all this. We'll have to try and sell these to the Mages Guild or something. Find some mage who'll want them, I'm sure. Security has increased to level 9. We're becoming a better lockpick. I mean, we had some skill in it, you know, from our youth, of course, but haven't used those skills in quite some time. While we were in the Legion, of course, we didn't have much need for picking locks. Alright. Oh. We are trapped. Uh-oh. That does not bode well. Take that. Alright, we've got a bunch of blocks we can press. Let's press this one. Hello. We've made a friend. Got him down before he could strike back. He had a steel war axe on him. Let's use this one now. Hello, another friend. What does he have? Also a steel war axe. Weak potion of sorcery. Okay. What about... we'll move this middle block now. So many steel war axes. No alien chest at the end of that one. I'll have to dump some of these. And this cask over here. They don't do much damage because that's because they're blunt weapons and we don't have the best blunt skill. Actually, while we're at it, do a little bit more alchemy. I wish they would put the mortar and pestle at the top. Oh, can't create potions when enemies are nearby. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Well, let's finish this. did he have? An iron war axe. Nothing in the end there. Okay, what about this one? There we go, one more. Oh, he baited me. He did well. He was smarter than his skeleton brothers. Alright, we've got one more over there. So, let's do that one. Make sure they're all... Oh, it closes them up again. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I'll just leave them all open. Hey, an iron shield. I didn't even see that before. An iron short sword. Oh, there's a dead skeleton there. What do you know? Didn't even notice that. Loads of blood as well. And what do we have here? An alien chest with a Vilverin chamber key. Presumably, yeah, presumably opens this door. But let's try open it ourselves. No? Oh, we've got, how many lockpicks do we have? 15. We've got enough attempts. I wasn't looking at that one. Stupidly. Okay, that's 1. 2. 3. Last one. I should have done it then. That was the perfect opportunity. Should have done it then. That was the second perfect opportunity. There we go. I'll take the key anyway. Not that I need it now. Another skeleton friend. Ooh, blew him apart. Okay. Something in there. I can see it glowing. Powerful things always glow. Vala stone cage. Cage is raised remotely. Had pretty advanced technology, the aliens. Oh no, our apparel is broken. I'm not sure which apparel, but anyway. There we go, that raises that. Vala stone, ooh, it's worth 1,000 gold. Nice. We are through to Vilverin Cell Sacramathi. Cool. Alright. Let's go through there. Where will this take us? Remains to be seen. More skeletons. Pesky archers, and of course I'm over encumbered. That's okay. I'll find somewhere to dump some stuff. What do we have up ahead? Ooh! Traps! Let's just take this slowly. Let's just pass through one at a time. Whoa! Because we're over encumbered, we can't sprint through them. Okay, we're good. So what do we have here? Some bones. An alien statue. It's worth 250 gold. Nothing's gonna fall on top of our heads. Let's take that. Let's go this way. Okay. And we're through. What do we have here? Oh, it's locked. Another skeleton boy. Alright. Let's dump some stuff in here. So, the iron shield can go in, and the iron war axes. The bows, the short sword. That's pretty much it. Everything else I will keep. But let's do some of this now. We have 13 bone meal. So, absolutely chockers with the stuff. And I think we can only use it with the rat meat. So, that's all we can do. Increased our alchemy to 13. And yeah, let's put... I guess I'll just hang on to them. It's only 2. It's not the worst. Right. So that's that room. Where to next? Probably across the way. Oh, hello. Ow. My apparel is broken. Actually, I should check what apparel of mine is broken. Oh, it's my helmet. That's unfortunate. And my gauntlets are almost broken as well. I really need some repair hammers, but I do not have any. Maybe we'll find some. Okay, so through that area, what do we have here? Ooh! Jalbert! And Jalbert's ghost. And Jalbert's ghost just hit Jalbert. Goodbye, Jalbert. Ghost hit him in the back with the frost spell. Black wide pants, copper ring, dark shirt, leather bracer, necromancer's robes, and thick cowhide shoes. I will take all of that, you filthy necromancer. There he is. Old Jalbert the necromancer. Slain and dead. What do we have around here? A shovel, of course. He is a necromancer, he needs to dig up bodies. A necromancer's sack with some mort flesh. We can mix that with our bone meal. Some skeletons. Manual of Spellcraft, I'll take that. Fundaments of Alchemy, I'll take that as well. An undelivered letter. Aluk, my friend, I apologize that I have not written before now, and pray that you worry not. How could you have known that your patrol would stumble across my outing at the cemetery? There was no denying my deed, a sack full of limbs and grave soil still fresh on my boots. With your men standing by, what choice was there but pursuit, lest they suspect your own true nature? Truly, I am glad it was you to expose me, and not another whose spellfire may not have missed my escape so widely. My new haven provides safety and bodies to work on, whether those long dead or hapless bandits. I will be content here for some time, though I dare not yet to say where. Care for Kesu, and know that when the time comes I shall return to live again in our beloved Daggerfall. Until then, Captain Cardius, remain vigilant and always hidden. Signed, Jalbert. Interesting. We've got some more books in here. The Battle of Sankator. Brass topaz ring, a flawed pearl. Gold, some iron greaves, a warhammer, pearl, and a silver nugget. All of which I'll take. And we've got some more gold. Sacred lotus seeds. Sacred lotus and mortar and pestle. Lockpick. Gold. 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 Glorious gold. And there is a key here which I will come back for. For now, let's just put some heavy things in here. And I'll come grab those before we leave. Because I think we're almost at the end now. A fine iron longsword. And an iron shield. I will take those and put them in here as well. And again, I will come back for all of that before we part. I think that's the end of the dungeon, though, from memory. We have another hard gate. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. That was locked in. Surely. Surely. No, I was too slow on that one. There we go. There we go. Alright. We did increase our security to level 10. We're about halfway to level 1 now. After one dungeon, that's not too bad. Where does this go? Back to Vilverin. Alright, so that is the end of the dungeon. And let's grab all our stuff. I'll grab the Sepulchre key. And we are going to have to trudge out of here a little bit slowly, unfortunately. But there's no two ways about it. It has to be done. And actually, we can swap some of our damaged gear out for less damaged gear. Well, our shields are the same, actually. And we can equip both of these rings. Get some bling going. Not that it matters. Neither of them are enchanted. They're just good to sell. I don't think you can see them either on the gloves. Or can you? No. If I take the gloves off, will they show up? Oh yes, there they are. There's the ring. You can see both of them when we're not wearing the gloves, but when we're wearing the gloves they are obscured. Which is a shame. It would be nice if they showed up on the outside of the gloves. Unless the gloves were too thick, like Daedric gauntlets. I don't think you could have the rings show on top of those. Unless it was a big ring, like Sauron. Sauron's one ring. And it expanded to fit over the gauntlet. I like what they've done with the doors here. Very Mines of Moria. You can very much see how influenced the team was by, like the original Oblivion team was by the Lord of the Rings. And understandably, what fantastic movies. Great trilogy. Lord of the Rings Online is a good game as well, for the most part. It's not perfect, but it's pretty decent if you're a Lord of the Rings fan. It's worth checking out. Alright, so we're back at the beginning. Yes, pretty much the beginning. Let's drop a few things here. I'll use the fine iron longsword because it's clearly better. Okay, I'm gonna come pick all that up, but I left a bunch of stuff down in the chests, did I not? I did. This chest has a ton of loot, and I don't want it to be inside the dungeon, because it'll reset when the dungeon resets, and I'll lose it all. So, we will take it outside the dungeon, and I'll put it in our chest just outside. And then I'll save the game and leave it there. We probably won't. Well, I'll leave it there. We might do a little bit more, but I'll leave all of the loot in that chest, is what I meant. We'll see if we have time for maybe that cave that was nearby. The one that the imp was guarding. Okay, take that, that, and... Is that everything I dropped? I think that was everything. Alright. Well, that's our first dungeon completed. That is a nasty looking log with spikes. But not a bad start to our adventure. I think Corvus has found his courage again after the disaster he suffered in Skyrim against the Forsworn. Okay, we can unequip that. And I'm sure now the Mythic Dawn are looking much further afield than the immediate surrounds of the Imperial City. Oh, look at that view. Lovely weather now. No longer raining. You can even see some odd-looking tower over there. Bunch of ruins. The view distance is fantastic. Amazing. What a great looking game. And it looks like that guard is finally continuing on his patrol. Good for him. Alright, so let's take everything from there. And here's the question. Do we want to trudge up to the Imperial City with all of this loot to try and sell it? That's going to take bloody forever. Maybe that's not. Let's just leave in here stuff that we don't really need or want. So the iron warhammers, the rusty cuirass, the iron battle axe, that claymore, the longsword. Yeah, all of these can stay. I'll hang on to the goblin shaman staff because it's worth quite a bit. I mean, may as well get rid of this rusty iron helmet. It's not doing anything for us, really. Get rid of all those fur cuirasses. The necromancer's robe can go. The bear pelt can also go. Actually, let's... Oh, okay. Take it back. I'll get rid of all of the armour first. And weapons. Because the bear pelt's worth a reasonable amount. The Mythic Dawn robe can go as well. The fine iron dagger, I'll hang on to that. That can go. Those can all go. Yeah, all the fur boots can also go. What do we got? 298 out of 225. The leather bracer can... Yeah, that can go. That is a lot of ale. Huntsman, leather pants, mead, Mythic Dawn hood, that can go in there. Only need one mortar and pestle. Sackcloth pants can go. Poison of illness, I'll hang on to that. Yeah, all the valuable potions I'll keep. Restore fatigue, that can all go. Yep, that can all go. Damage health. Yeah, those can go, they're not worth much. Don't need the arrows, we're at 263 now. The knife's not too heavy, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, resist disease, that can go. Okay. Now, I kept a bunch of clothing, because I want to figure out what we're going to wear when we go to towns and cities. So let's take off all our armor here. Keep our fine iron longsword equipped. So, we've got the green robe, which looks kind of cool, and the hood that goes with it. That's not a bad, if we want to look a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Inconspicuous. That'd be a good one to go with. Also got a grey hood and a tan hood, but I think the green hood fits the most. We've got laced leather pants and huntsman leather pants. We could wear a flax tunic. Doesn't really go with those pants. Goes a bit more with the lace leather pants. Or the coarse linens, or the breeches. Blacksmith's pants, black wide pants. Got some rough leather shoes there. We've got clogs, buckled shoes, thick cowhide shoes. Probably the thick cowhide shoes are the ones to go with. And then we have this blue and green outfit. I think I'll hang on to the blue and green outfit. And buckled shoes, clogs, or the thick cowhide shoes, or the rough leather shoes. I think maybe the rough leather shoes. Let's hang on to the green robe, the rough leather shoes, the blue and green outfit, and the green robe hood. Oh, we've also got this dark shirt. And that would go with the black wide pants, but that looks a little bit sinister, doesn't it? So I think we'll, yeah, stick with these. Nice. Not bad. Alright, let's dump in the chest then. All of the clothing I don't want, which is going to be the thick cowhide shoes, the buckled shoes, the clogs, all of these blacksmith pants and breeches. Actually, with the hoods, I just want to see which hood looks best with, where'd it go? Did I not put a hood in here? Yes, grey robe hood. I just want to see which one looks best with our armour. So if we equip all our armour, we can wear the green robe hood, or the tan robe hood, or the grey robe hood. Probably the tan robe hood fits the most with our armor. I think the grey is a bit too dark. The green would also work, because it is kind of brown on the outside, it's only green on the inside. That way we won't have to carry more than one hood. We'll use the tan one. Alright, and let's put the rest of that in here. The grey robe hood can go in there. We're still over encumbered, mainly due to this ale and mead, so let's put all that in there. And we'll do a bit more alchemy. Use up all of this bone meal and mort flesh. Anything else that's damage fatigue? No. Got restore fatigue. That's it. Okay, that's all we can make. Let's see what else. Yeah, let's put all of those away. That gets us down to 212. We are still carrying a bunch of stuff. Yeah, because we've got the claymore and the longsword and the shaman staff. But I didn't mean to put that in there. I like the shaman staff. Where's it gone? Now, is it under... What's it under? Should be under weapons. Where is it? That's odd. It's not there. Why is it not there? Is it under miscellaneous? Maybe it's not properly categorized. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let's just take everything. Should be in our inventory. There it is. That was weird. Not sure where it went. Am I blind? Did I just miss it? You guys will have to tell me. Alright, let's put everything back that we don't need. definitely keep the Amulet of Kings. The bone can go in there. Yeah, that's fine. That's all that. Okay, so just the weapons. And now just the potions. Alright, gets us to 209. That is absolutely fine. But yeah, I like this goblin shaman stuff. It's cool. Looks disgusting, but it is cool. And it even, the jaw even like waggles as you move it up and down, which is cool. And the ears wiggle as well. I don't know, I think that's very cool. So we'll hang on to that. Oh, and let's set my longsword as 1, claymore as 2. And we'll keep the longsword equipped. Nice. All right. Let's check how we're doing. Time. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're ready to leave things there. Maybe in the next episode we will check out that cave over there, and then make our way along the road and start heading towards Wayne and Priory. But I will see you all in the next one. Let's drop a save here. Actually, I'll drop it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll drop it here. Drop a save right here. Right there. Perfect. All right. Thank you for joining me, everyone. As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification icon thingy too. Trying to, get more views. Obviously, the more views I get, the more videos I can justify spending the time to make. I'm keen to keep playing Oblivion Remastered. I think we've got a cool character with an interesting backstory, so keen to see how it all develops. And hope you like the sort of slower paced gameplay. Obviously I've slowed the leveling right down, so we'll have a nice progression curve to our journey as we travel around Cyrodiil and suffer our trials. So, without wanting to take up too much more time, thank you for joining me. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.